Robbie, let's go back to the game against Hershey. The game winner scored in the third period there. This was a game that you guys went toe-to-toe with the best team in the league, the defending champions, in their building after a 5-hour bus ride. I think the heart and determination showed by your team was pretty overwhelming, despite the close margin.
Yeah, you're spot on there. Long bus trip the night before. Building was packed too.
Yeah.
Saturday night in Hershey, they're 40-10, I think.
Yep.
So it was a massive win for us.
They were on a 7-game home winning streak too. But from the onset of that game, so Will McKinnon gets in a fight immediately. How much does that juice the team up there after watching that?
Yeah, that was great, especially on the back-to-back there. I think it was even before the puck dropped, he got into it. So it gets the juices going.
You guys, you've played against teams like Hershey. You go against Cleveland. At the time, they were the best team in the division. They're still one of the top teams, and yet there isn't a team you can't beat and a team you can't play with. That has to be going through guys' heads when, even though you look at the standings and optically you're towards the bottom, but you're definitely trending in the right direction.
Yeah, trending for sure. 2 big wins this weekend, and like you said, we feel comfortable playing against anybody. Right. And I think we've kind of shown that this year.
Couple of times this year, maybe more or not as often as you'd like, but you're putting pucks behind opposition goaltenders with your shot. It's one thing I've known you for. There's a lot of talent out on the ice. You're on the power play. Is there some hesitancy maybe to put pucks from the blue line as opposed to dishing to the wings because there are guys moving on the roll? Do you think we get but you do have that ability to find a seam and hit the back of the net.
Right, yeah. I'm glad that you noticed that. And
that's my job.
I think, like on the power play, you'd look to do certain things, get the puck to certain guys in scoring positions, but you got to shoot it from up top too.
One of the best guys that ever do it. We were just talking about him with my buddies the other day. Is Nick Lidstrom, of course, an organization you're well known for having been a part of, but. It is a special talent to be able to do that and get that puck on net because not only maybe you can score, but you also cause havoc with rebounds in front. It is a skill set that players need to have on the back end, don't they?
Right, getting the puck through, not getting it blocked. He had his buddy in front there, Holmstrom, for a long time too. People forget that, and he made a big difference for him. But yeah, he was probably the best at getting that slapper through and on net.
Talk about the D-core. You guys seem to be gelling quite well, although the personnel has moved a bit. Sometimes Masul's in or out injuries, and Vukovic battling some injuries. You're all battling injuries along the way, but as a six-man unit, when you guys are on the ice, you seem to be right now more in simpatico than I've seen.
Yeah, that's a good point. A lot of bodies in and out with injuries, and I can't really control that. But everybody who stepped in did a pretty good job, and I think the pairs kind of shift around, and everyone's pretty comfortable with each other.
You guys are, I think, one of the better transition teams in the league. You move the puck, the defense gets it up to the forwards. You're moving with speed to the neutral zone. That's something that has to be an area that you guys are pointing out every game because you want to move with speed, don't you?
Yeah, for sure. Making a good first pass, putting on the tape. I think Dino likes that, and if you do that, you play more.
You guys are in a situation now, we only have about 20 seconds left, where it feels like every night is a playoff game. Every game you step on the ice is a huge 4-point swing, especially with the division. Does it get you even more pumped up for the games?
Yeah, you better be ready to play, and definitely makes it easier to show up with some juice.
And hopefully the fans are along with you for the ride. Big games here at home, big games on the road the rest of the way. We love watching you play. Best of luck the rest of the season.
Thanks, Jason.
We'll be back after this.